Hello. I have to admit, I am a bit of a keyboard warrior, and I spend a fair bit of time posting in various local news and community forums what I think about the whole COVID situation. And quite a lot of the time, I can come across quite hard and firm and really trying to drop some truth bombs in a sea of complacency, let's say, or a sea of people who are just believing what they hear on the TV, the official narrative. That's how it would seem. And perhaps not surprisingly, I do get a fair bit of abuse. I do get some support. And I do get some people who are so thrilled that someone is saying what I'm saying. But I do get a lot of abuse. I get people calling me an idiot, a moron, uh, calling me dangerous, saying that I'm killing people, that I'm spreading this disease. I get people trying to guilt trip me by saying that they know so and so who's died of COVID, and trying to make me feel bad about it, and all that sort of thing. And just on that point, I do sympathise if you've lost someone you know for whatever reason, but I do question the official narrative, and I question whether the cause of their death was a transmittable disease. Um, and I do also question even more the idea that healthy people like myself might have been killing whoever it is you know and spreading this disease. And I'm asking people to question these things. But back to the abuse in general. Yeah, I find it disheartening. I'm not offended by it because I know that I've got the facts on my side and I can back up what I say with evidence and with logic and sound reasoning. But I find it very disheartening that people are still thinking this way, especially 9 months in. I'd have thought by now people would have had plenty of opportunities to find out what's going on for themselves. But anyway, I just want to pose a question here to anyone who might be watching who would respond to my comments like that, who would call me a moron or an idiot and tell me that I'm some dangerous killer or whatever, that I shouldn't be let out of the house or I've got mental health problems or whatever. My question is, why do you feel the need to say that? What is it that you are afraid of? Why are you afraid of someone who has a different point of view to yours? What is the information that has caused you to feel so strongly that COVID is this terrible disease that anyone who denies that is some sort of danger? What facts and information would you like to present to back up that argument that I'm some sort of dangerous person? Because what I do not get a lot of is sound reasoning. I get all this abuse. Sometimes I follow it up with, well, can you clarify your point? And I state the fact that I don't see the proof. Where is the proof? The government might claim we have this deadly disease. They might claim that people like myself are secretly spreading this disease even though we're healthy. But where is the proof? What evidence have you got to prove that everything the government and the BBC are saying is true? And they can't answer such questions. So my question, if anyone like that happens to be watching, I'm a reasonable man. I have no problem with people taking a different point of view to me. I am frustrated though when people are only exposed to a limited uh, amount of information, i.e., the corporate control media and any other official bodies or institutions that are just buying into the government line, and therefore and are not open to anything alternative. I am frustrated about people's points of view when I know that if they were exposed to independent media sources such as the UK Column, Corbett Report, Amazing Polly, and other doctors and scientists who are blowing the whistle, such as Dr. Vernon Coleman, Dr. Andrew Kaufman, for instance. I know that if they were exposed to information, they would not be thinking the way they do. So my question to those people, my haters, is this. What is it that makes you afraid of my point of view? What is it that makes you so vehemently want to defend your message that COVID is so dangerous? What are the facts and the evidence that you have to back up what you're saying and wish to accuse me of being dangerous or whatever? I don't want to hear that someone's died. Not that I'm unsympathetic, but that doesn't prove anything. I don't want to hear that the hospitals are bursting. I work in the hospital and it's bursting. I'm not going to deny that you might be in a particularly busy department, but I know that nationally the hospitals are not bursting. Many citizen journalists and whistleblowers are reporting empty hospitals. So what are the facts and the information? Let us engage in some sound reasoning, because I try and bring that back to sound reasoning, and looking for the proof. So if you are one of my abusers, if you think I'm a moron or an idiot, I just ask you just to calm down for a minute, explain why you feel so strongly that COVID is deadly and that we should all be in lockdown and etc. And explain why you think I'm so dangerous and give me the evidence. That's what I challenge anyone to do. But not just the evidence that people are dying, not just the evidence that the hospitals are bursting, not just the evidence that there is a virus and that it's been identified. Show me the evidence that this virus is so deadly that we all have to be locked down and face all these tier restrictions, all these arbitrary restrictions, and that healthy people like me are spreading it. Not arbitrary evidence, not experience, but robust, tangible evidence. I challenge you, show me the evidence that makes you feel so strongly about your point of view that you wish to give me a ton of abuse. Thank you for watching.